Today, I am going to show you how to make Koose in 3 different ways, and you love this. Just watch this video to the end as I take you through the process. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel because you are going to love it here. Okay, so let's start with the process. So here I have my black-eyed beans, and you can use any beans of choice. And I am going to add water to it and soak this for at least 30 minutes. You can as well soak it overnight and it is cool. After 30 minutes, my beans has been soaked and it has been softened to my satisfaction. You can just make sure it is soft by just squeezing it and the skin will start peeling off. So I am going to transfer it into a blender. You can use a food processor or you can use a mortar to do this job perfectly. So I am going to use the pause button for 30 seconds to help me remove all the skin. As I said, you can use a mortar or a food processor for this. Please don't blend it too. If not, you will cry. So after pausing it, I will transfer it into a bowl and then I am going to add enough water because I want to separate the skin from the beans. We just need the beans without the black-eyed skin. And this is what we have. So I am going to use a sieve to strain the skin from the beans. So I am going to do this process till I'm done with everything. I will continue using the water till everything is off before I change water and finally wash it. So this is what I am going to do in order to save water. So just see the chaff I have here. So I'm continuing till I'm done.
To the channel. Subscribe to the channel. New video every week. Ring the bell and get notified when we upload. Local and continental dishes.
And here I am almost done. So when you realize some beans are not peeled, you can just use your fingers to just squeeze and remove the skin from the beans. So here my beans has been washed properly, and here you can add water and soak it before you prep your other things, or you can just blend it right away. So I added water and allow it to sit for 5 to 10 minutes till I prepped my other ingredients. So next here I have onions, habanero pepper, and then red bell peppers. I want the red bell pepper to give it that vibrant color, but you can just skip it if you don't have. So after everything is set, I will then add everything into a blender. I added small quantity of water because if you mistakenly add enough water, this thing will turn to alele and we don't want that. So after blending it into a smooth paste, I transferred it into my bowl and I am going to whisk this. If you don't have a stand mixer just like this, you can just use a spatula or a whisk to do this. And here I added a pinch of salt, which I couldn't capture. So after whisking, this is what we have because we have to whisk to incorporate some air in it. And as you can see, one has been whisked and the other is not, so you can just tell. So if you whisk it properly and you have incorporated air in it, you will just see how you fry your koose beautifully. So here my oil was already on heat and then I scooped small quantity of the koose butter and dropped them in the oil one after the other. And this is how it is when you incorporate air in it. It will just float on top of the oil. But if you don't incorporate air into the koose, it will just lie at the bottom of your oil and we don't want that. So you have to fry this koose till it is golden or till you're okay with the consistency. So once it is done, I am going to remove everything from the oil and then I will set it aside. So to the next method, I am going to crack open one egg, add spring onions, add pinch of salt, and then I am going to beat the egg and set it aside. So once I drop my kose into the oil, I will just fill the top of the kose with the egg we already whisked. So if you want kose with some eggs, this is the perfect way to do it. And you can as well mix the egg with the butter and fry it. I didn't do that in this video because I didn't want the video to be too long. So once you fry, just flip them all over like this for the other side to be also fried. So once it is golden or to your preferred consistency, just remove them from the oil and set them aside as well. So to the third method, we will slice some bread and then coat the bread with the kose butter and then deep fry this till we are okay with the consistency as well. So if you see the cocoa sellers selling kose in these different um types or methods or whatever, just know this is how they do it. So you can also do it when you visit my channel because I will show you everything you need to know about these things. Okay, so this is the end of this video and this is how our kose turned out so beautifully and inviting. Please don't forget to try this recipe, and thank you so much for watching this video to this very end. And I paired my kose with some hot porridge and milk. See you in the next one. Bye. And don't forget to subscribe, okay? And like this video.